Hey everybody, good morning and welcome back to our farm here in the Carpathian countryside, and welcome to the new Galaxy Gamers channel. Welcome to everybody who subscribed in the last few days. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the community. I look forward to seeing your input as our community grows and we continue making great content together. Right, so we're back on the Carpathian farm. I had a little bit of an interesting wake up. I got told that a sign got put up outside our gates. Let's go take a look, shall we? And I'll tell you what we're up to today. Uh-huh. Oh! Cool. Okay, well, they're giving us more subsidy, apparently. I guess we'll see how that works out. Right, so we've got a contractor working on this field here. One of our other workers. One of our flatmates, as you would call it in Europe, I guess. Anyway, he's working on cultivating this field for... We were asked to cultivate the field for the owner. That's what he's doing now. Oh, better be doing. Ah, yes, I think he is. Gonna have a little bit of a problem down there by that telephone pole. Anyway, that is what he's doing right now. He's working on the cultivation. While he's doing that, I went and plowed. Make sure that is what he's doing, making sure that he's okay. Look at all these rocks. Really? Cultivation turned that up? Okay. I probably would have done a better job just pulling those rocks in and getting them off the field for them. But whatever. Oh, cool. We actually jumped up to 159. All right, cool. That may answer our prayers. What we need, our little problem that we have, and we're going to talk about that here in a minute. Okay. So we know he's okay. He's going to be okay for now. So let's go talk about what we've got to deal with today. We got some plowing to get done. If you remember last episode, we finished mulching the fields. Pulled all the rest of the bales of hay off the fields, and we mulched the fields. Gotta remember to feed our puppy dog. Back to the farm here. But let's go down to the other field first. So anyway, we finished last episode. We finished mulching the fields and taking the bales of hay off the fields. and mulching them. And I went ahead and plowed this field. Because I wanted to see how long it would take us to actually get the field plowed. And and I didn't want to have to deal with the telephone lines and the telephone pole. So I went ahead and did this field. I hope you don't mind that. I figured you wouldn't want to see me plowing 2 fields. We're gonna have to get the stone off this field, obviously. But when I went to do that, let me just figure out where we are here, and I'll finish my thought. Oh. Okay. That's why. Okay, never mind. There we go. So when I went to, should have done that from the first place. So when I went to do that, I plow the field. As I was plowing the other field, I went and got this just because I didn't like our plow. I don't know why. Don't ask. I don't really know why. I know why. I don't like the plow that they give you that goes at an angle and behind the tractor. I just don't like that for some reason. It doesn't work for me. Anyway, I went and bought this one. But I discovered a little something here. It has a hard time. It struggles. Trying to keep up the speed to plow. So I'm thinking it might actually just be that either I need to add a weight to it, which I could do, or I just need to we just need to invest in a large tractor that'll take care of what we need. So we'll need about 340 grand to do that. This would be a Fendt. Let me see. Tractors. Sell all these others. Which we might end up doing, except I don't think I'd want to get rid of that one. Anyway, I'll show you what I mean here. We got to plow the field anyway. See if I can. All right. That on. Plow is lowered. Have a sip of coffee while I'm at it. Here we go. Let's go ahead. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. As we try to get this field plowed. Now see that right there, that's part of the problem. I think some of it is the horsepower, so I think upgrading the tractor as quickly as you can, or buying another one, would be a good idea. And I may buy a large tractor. I may just buy the Fendt just to get it all straightened out. I mean, we still got a lot of equipment we need to replace and upgrade as well, so you know, I'm not too worried about that government subsidy that we got apparently this morning. I think that's probably a good thing. It's going to help us. Means now, you know, be a little easier to figure out how we want to upgrade the farm to make it more productive. Because the key is we want to make the farm productive and profitable. And one way you do that is you have to have the right equipment, and you have to have the money in order to maintain the farm and do upgrades and whatnot. And you have to be able to invest in the ways that a farm is going to grow and let's go back and grab this real quick. You have to be able to invest in the ways that a farm is going to grow and be profitable, just like in real life. And in real life, at least here in the US, I don't know, this probably does happen in Europe. But in the US, we have what's called agricultural subsidies for farms. And it is dealt with in what's known as the Farm Bill here in the US. And every so many years, the Farm Bill has to be reauthorized by Congress. And the Farm Bill provides subsidy for farms and whatnot, and provides food subsidies that actually help to, as some would argue, keep the cost of food down. Doesn't always work that way, but it does help a little bit. I'm sure probably European countries have something similar. I don't know. I'm not from Europe, so. And as you can see, my little problem with this plow. I think just buying a new tractor will probably fix the problem. It might be the weights. Still can't buy it yet. I think it is it might be the weights. It's also having trouble shifting gears. Kind of tells me it might be a little bit of both, actually. A combination of weight and... You know what? Let's, yeah. Let's go back to the farm real quick with the tractor and we'll put it on a weight. This tractor could use some maintenance anyway. I can use fuel too, actually. Alright, we'll go get the fuel first and we'll come back and do the maintenance on it. This is not what I wanted to be doing today. Jump out real quick. Puppy dog while we're at it, guys. There he goes. Now, there's nothing in these tanks that I know of, so... Alright, let's go and... grab some fuel real quick. And so I think it might actually... We'll try the weight and see if that helps. Because it might actually help a little bit. But I think ultimately I want to get a large tractor. We're going to need one anyway. So I think a tractor with more horsepower is going to be helpful to us. I just noticed those X's where you can't go. I'm grateful that he did that, but to be honest, if the map author does watch one of these videos, maybe this one, it would be good to actually take those red X's out of there. It does make it look a little cheesy. The map look a little cheesy, in my opinion. I still think this map is a lovely map. It's well thought out, well created. I know the map author says... Oh yeah, I'm going to the fuel station. I know the map author says that it's a fictional map, but I don't, you know, as fictional as it is, as he says it is, yeah. Um, got our engine off. Refuel. Okay. By the way, when you're at a gas station, you should, and you're getting gas or petrol, as you call it in Europe, you should always shut your engine off. Vehicle. I am going to do the repairs at home. Save us a little money that way. Okay, I thought I was lost for a second. Yeah. Although this is probably a map I wouldn't mind getting lost on and exploring. So I heard some interesting news, guys. We have a release date for City Skylines 2, being October 24th. I may pre-order it so that we can play it right away. But yeah, I saw the trailers and some of the developments, some of the screenshots that the devs have released. They're saying it's leaked information, but they released it. I mean, come on. I hate to tell the devs I'm not as dumb as I look. Everybody knows they released it. Why did I leave this one in here? Oh, it needed to be repaired. Let me see something real quick, guys. $171 horsepower. That's why. 180 horsepower. So this, I should really be using the 4755 is what I should be using. That's why. This is 7810. Yeah, okay. So it is the horsepower. I don't know if this one can actually... Well, we can actually afford the... You know what? We can actually afford it now. Let's just go ahead and we'll buy... I'll toss the weights in. Yeah, that should work. All right. This one, now that we've got the large tractor, this should take care of our problem. I may sell that John Deere 7810 just because I may repair it and then sell it. That would allow us to keep. Then we could keep the 4755, which can get us better high horsepower. And I think I'll keep my Veltra because I kind of like that tractor. Get used to this one. Want to always respect the speed limits if we can, friends. If we respect the speed limits, we'll be far more favorable to the community. Alright, let's go up to the field and see if this works. Hello, puppy dog. This one should actually work a little better. Should allow us to get that field plowed. And then we got to get it limed. And then we got to get the rocks taken off. And I'll tell you guys a little, if we can get to that point, I will, today, I will tell you a little secret about the stone picker. Oh, I'm sure most of you probably already noticed it. Most of the people, anyway, that play Farm Sim 22. Yeah. Oh. Happened. Riding along in my automobile. Good. Yeah, let's get a spline back up here. Okay. Lower. And here we go. Oh yeah. This bad boy's got the power. There we go. I just gotta remember to be careful. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our first upgrade to the farm. This is really cool and exciting. Right. Look how fast we're going now. Plowed with a purpose. So anyway, as I was saying, yeah, City Skylines 2 is definitely coming out on October 24th. You can actually pre-order it if you want to. It really actually looks like they've taken a lot of the ideas from the mod authors from City Skylines and have implemented some of that into the game, into the new base game for City Skylines 2. So it'd be interesting. I can't wait to try it and see what they've done. But yes, it will be on the channel. We will be doing a series, a casual Let's Play series with that. And may do some live streams for that too. In fact, I think you can probably guarantee we will. And I will give you my impressions as we play it and what I think. But I can't wait to try it. It's got some really interesting ideas in it. Some things that I wish would have been in the base game for City Skylines as well. So I'm really excited to see some of that in there in the trailers and that we've seen. So yeah, mark your calendars if you don't want to pre-order it. It will be out on October 24th of 2023, and so you can expect that it will be. A series for that will be on the channel sometime shortly thereafter. So, and I will put a community post about that for you guys too, just to remind you as it gets closer. Man, I love this tractor. Faster than what we have right now. So I think the next upgrades that we should do, the next equipment upgrades that we should do, maybe perhaps is buy bigger harvesters and a bigger trailer. Get this done. So we'll finish this field during this episode. And I don't think it will actually take long to lime the fields either, if I'm being quite honest. Kind of happily this tractor just rides along, ripping up the field as we rip up the field. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So I've played a couple of different maps on Farm Sim as well, on Farming Sim 22. And I always seem to end up jackknifing with the tractors and the larger tractors and the trailers, some of the bigger trailers. Not really sure why. I don't know if that's maybe just something, a bug in the game, or if it's something with that map or the trailers. But, yeah. Guess we'll find out. It might even have to do with the physics collision for the tractors and the trailers, too. That probably needs to be fixed. Having too much fun. I hear church bells. I think that's pretty cool that they figured out that this map author has figured out how to do the background sounds as well. I think he's done a very good job. It's a pleasure to play on this map, I gotta say that. It is a real pleasure. Not that there's not a lot of other great maps out there, and there are. But this one, you can tell... you can tell the map author has a lot of passion in this map, and I like that. So it's a real pleasure to actually be on this map and to do a gameplay of this map on the channel for you guys. It's a real pleasure. And there were some maps for Farming Simulator 19, like the county lines map, that I wish the original map author would come back and port to Farming Sim 22. I know somebody tried it, and I took it off the channel. I was going to do some episodes with it, but then I was made aware that they may not have had permission. The person who tried it may not necessarily have had permission, or there was some question about that, whether or not actual permission was given by the original map author. And because I don't know either way if that is the case, in order to protect the channel, I made the decision to take those videos down. So if they're not already down, they will be later today. Not because I don't enjoy the game, that map, but there were a lot of bugs with that map, and there's some question as to whether or not, or at least some people that approached me had questions about whether or not the map author, the person that ported it to Farm Sim 22, had permission. So I don't know. I'm not going to say, I can't say whether they did or not. But if you are going to take somebody else's map and port it from Farming Sim 19 to, say, Farming Sim 22, please make sure you have permission from the original map author. It's only fair, and you're less likely to have problems with copyright infringement by doing it that way. So that's all I'm going to say about it. So those particular videos will be coming down if they're not already down. Sadly. I don't like to have to do that, but I will do what I have to do to protect the channel. Within reasonable means, of course. That's kind of why that old series stopped. So for anybody who may have watched that particular series and wondered why, well, one of the issues was, the main issue for me was the ported version of the county lines map had all kinds of bugs, and it was clearly an unfinished port from Farm Sim 19 to 22. And then I was approached by some individuals who had questions about permissions. So, and I couldn't find anything anywhere from the person who ported the map that they had permission, indicating they had permission. So I will give them the benefit of the doubt that they did. But I'm just acting in an abundance of caution, that's all. Not because I think there was foul play or anything like that. But I will not name the people who asked me about that, but I will say thank you to them for pointing it out to me. Because, you know, copyright infringement's a serious thing. You have to be careful with that. But we have a lot of great map authors or mod authors in farming simulator, in the farming sim community. A lot of great mod authors in the space engineers community, and some for the medieval engineers community. So I think that's really great, you know. I have a lot of respect for them. Hey. Anyway. We don't got much more. Too long. Much longer. Let's see. So I've been looking at other maps too that we might try, but I think the maps that we'll play on the channel, I'm going to be very picky about them. Yeah, there's some maps that really aren't worth playing on the channel, to be honest. Actually, now that I think about it, I think this is a good idea doing it this way. There we go. So now we know, what another game that is definitely coming to the channel which will be City Skylines 2. There will be other games as well that will be coming to the channel. Hey. I just haven't decided yet what all those games are going to be, but there will be other games coming to the channel. Excuse me. $57 complete. Oh, 57% complete on that contract. Okay, cool. Thank you. Not really sure why you're telling me 57. Oh, must be a telephone pole. We'll go have a look in a minute once we get this field plowed. Look at this plow, this tractor. Oh, this tractor's running in nice and happy. Running along, ripping up the ground. This takes me back. When I was much younger. Not much more to do. Now, when I was a kid, all of the farming equipment that you see today didn't have all the technology in it that they do today. Like, you didn't have GPS in the tractors and the combines, harvesting combines and things like that that you do today. So, farming has definitely evolved, as just like with everything else, you know. I even saw a report this, and the next thing you know, we're going to have AI working on the fields. I think that, I don't know if I like that. idea. So it would put a lot of farmers out of work. And I think that's one of the downsides with AI, artificial intelligence, is, you know, it will put people out of work. And then what do you do? You know, improving technology is good, but it can have negative impacts as well. And what made me think of that is I saw in the news this morning when I listened to my morning news reports, Paul McCartney, who was one of the Beatles, announced a new release. I'm not sure if it's a single or if it's a full-on album, but it's done by AI, and they've been able to apparently get the AI to completely learn John Lennon's voice. And so I'm not sure how I feel about that, to be honest. I think, you know, artificial intelligence has its place, but, you know, I think we have to be careful, just like everything else. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here about it. As a software developer, I always do. Maybe once I have more thoughts on it, maybe I'll tell you guys what I think more completely and more fully. And, you know, if you guys have questions about software development or things like that, you can always ask. If, you know, I'll try to answer your questions the best I can. If I don't know the answer, I'll tell you I don't know the answer. Do I think there's a good job market for software development? Yeah, I do, because you're always going to need humans behind the development of AI and things like that. So yeah. And there we go. Got the field plowed. Oh, I love this tractor. All right. Right, yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's go and bring the plow back. Sell that other one. Oh, maybe we won't. I don't know. We'll see. Better check on our contract worker too. Oof. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. That's why they paint them red and white like that in Europe. For anybody who wondered. Alright, let's go check on our worker over here. See how he's doing. Oh, he's actually made some progress. Yeah, I can tell already. We're gonna have to go around that telephone pole. I kind of figured that. Man, look at that. Almost looks like that one's having a little bit of trouble too. Not as bad though. Right. So I don't think we have any lime spreaders, do we? Oh yeah, we do. Okay, that one can spread fertilizer. Why can't it spread lime though? All right, well. We'll just go see real quick. Oh yeah, yeah. It's this right here. Okay. Yep. So, all right. Gotcha. Bring this in. So, just so those, in case people are wondering, really, I'm not really sure what I want to do with this one. I know at some point we're going to sell some of these older tractors. It does have the ability to give you, I don't know. We'll see. It does have the ability to give front end attachers, so we might keep it. Might keep it. All right, now I got to play the guessing game of where our lime trailer is. I'm thinking if the roller is there. Oh, there's the lime trailer right there. Now I gotta guess where the lime trailer is. Hey, where's the lime trailer? It's sitting there right in front of me the whole time. Yeah. Oh wait, is this thing even gonna fit in here? No, it's not. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to put this over here for now. Alright, we'll grab our limer, handy dandy limer here. Alright, so we gotta go buy lime. Let's go buy lime. Gotta buy some lime. I will put a stone crusher down though. We are gonna need that. By putting a stone crusher down, it will allow us to make our own lime in the future. So we are gonna need a stone crusher and water production. I need a water tank anyway. Which we knew. Okay. Let's go ahead and buy ourselves some lime. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. With the bigger trailer, I would be saying we'll buy 9. It's 2. Got lime. Let's go back and we'll get these fields done. Oh! Nice train. That train must then go through every so often in the day. Must be a certain timing. Certain time. 15:10 in game. Interesting. But we do have a water tower. I wonder if that... I'll have to look to see if that actually works. We'll go right ahead and we'll do this real quick, because I don't think it's going to take us long to lime these two fields. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. Do the hired contractor to help us out, just so that we make sure we get this all right. Oh, okay. Now, by doing it this way, I know that there are going to be parts I'm going to have to come back and fix and finish off, and that's okay. Don't mind that. Now, while it's doing that, let's talk about getting ourselves a stone crusher. Production. Stone crusher will cost us 25 grand. Again, that's actually not bad. We'll throw it right. throw that there. Now, water tower is brilliant. Okay, so we don't need. Cool. Awesome. If that actually works, then that means we don't need put in a water tower. Nice. So that's the second upgrade. Adding a the ability for us to make our own lime right here on the farm. So the only other thing now we got to do is now this can hold 6.8 ton, 7.4, 8. So somebody has, so I discovered this mod on the Mod Hub. I think it was Mod Hub I found it on. It's a trailer, a modified forage wagon that somebody has modified to pick up stone. And it requires 15 horsepower, so our small tractors can handle it. And you know, it can actually do a very good job. The only problem with it is it can't actually so far I found it can't do the hired helper bit, but that's okay. I don't really expect that it'll take us all that long. It'll take a little time. So when we do that, when we go to pick up the stone, I will probably do at least one of the fields off camera. Because I think that'd get rather boring having to go around doing the stone picking on 2 different fields like that. Now, the secret with the stone pickers is they actually count, and I don't know if this is a bug that Giants created. I want to say it's probably not, but it will actually register as cultivated on the field. The field, when you pick the stones up off the field, it'll at the field, and you look at the state of the soil, i.e., plowed, needs lime, cultivated, etc. It will actually register the field as cultivated. So, in theory, because of that bug, or maybe it's not a bug, I don't know, but because of that, technically, you don't need a cultivator. Just pick up the stone. Grab a stone picker and use that. It'll give you especially when you're doing contracts. It'll give you the stone and well, you'll need a cultivator if it's a field that you haven't plowed. That's what I mean to say. If you've plowed the field, then yeah, it'll cultivate it. It'll count it as cultivated. Um, so I mean, there's a couple of different routes you can get. If a field's been plowed and limed and you're hired to do the cultivation of it, just run a stone picker across the field and it'll count as cultivated and you'll get some stone out of it for your lime crusher, for your stone crusher for your lime. So it's an interesting little secret that I discovered. I don't know if anybody else has actually even noticed that or not, but doesn't seem like it. But maybe they have, and maybe I'm just late to the game of catching on to that. So if you notice that, cool. Not, no. There you go. Your stone picker counts as a cultivator. Field's about halfway, almost a little over halfway lime now. Good. And if you remember, we left our combine harvester over here just because we're going to have to harvest the soybean in October. And I didn't feel like bringing it back to the farm and then driving it back here. You know, I'm so lazy, aren't I? Beautiful. Okay. All right, so we'll have, it's gonna come back down and it's gonna, I know the answer to that. That's what I wanted to know. Be done like getting this field limed here shortly. That's the good part about it. Okay, let's see what it's gonna do here. If it's okay, so it's calculating this top part is part of its what it's supposed to do. Okay, that's all right. That may or may not be good. I don't know. Yep, that piece there. That's fine. There's going to be bits and pieces we're going to have to do. That's, we kind of knew that. Yeah. It's going to say blocked by object. I'll take care of it from. Here, I have a little lime. Thank you for eating at Lime Productions. I'm kidding. For those kids who don't know, I'm just kidding around. Having a little fun. What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with having a little fun. When it's harmless, that's the key. Believe it or not, it actually missed a good deal. We'll need to refill before we go and do the other field, though. That's okay. There we go. All right, cool. Don't think we missed anything. All right, good. This field's limed. Let's go get some more lime, and we'll run over and do the other field right quick. Another 3 boxes, 3 things of lime should do it. Yeah, I think we'll call him Rover. Our lights on. Yeah, I think we'll call him Rover. Although I think the original mod author called him Rex. I think. Yeah, I don't know if that was I know there was a mod that put a dog in the game, but I don't know if there was ever one included with the base game or not. I didn't start playing Farming Simulator until FS19, so I do not know. Alright, I think, like I said, I think 2 or 3 total should do the trick. This one out of the way. See, the physics wanted to play games with me there. Not even Clang is allowed to play that game with me. Okay. I probably could have gotten away with, we probably could have gotten away with one more. I'll have enough to get that field done. Alright, so we'll go and we'll do this field real quick. And, go from there. Alright, let's let this do its thing. We'll get this field all limed. Once we do that, we'll have to call the episode there. So I think in this field here, I think we are going to put grass. I think we will plant this to be grass. I think that's what we'll do. See what it does. I think it's calculating what it needs to do. This is kind of why map authors, if you're gonna put telephone poles in the middle of a field like that, or a solar wind turbine, you really should make them so that you can pass through them. Make them phantom. What are you doing? Yeah, brilliant. Stupid. Yeah, I think I'm going to put grass in this field. Just because it does not seem to like to play nice with anything, you know, the hired helper, or and if it's not going to do it, if it's not going to play nice with that in this field, it's definitely not going to play nice when it comes to course play. So that's okay. I figured this was going to be a problem anyway, so. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll pick the stone out of this field, and then we'll plant grass in this field. That'll give us our source of hay. Because we're going to need hay anyway, so. Alright. I'll do these edges real quick. Okay. Now our little our hired helper should actually be able to do what he needs to do. Eh. Oh. There we go. Right. Telephone line is sorted. Please don't tell me you're going to do it again. Okay. Phew. I swear it's trying to be a pain in my butt. All right. So what I will do, my friends, is off camera I will get the rocks taken off of this field so that this field will be all ready to plant our grass, and then we'll finish up the we'll get the rocks off the other field in the next episode, and we'll start planting, figuring out what we want to plant. But I think, just for my sanity's sake, I think we're gonna plant this field with grass. Because eventually we're going to be able to buy another field that we can replace with a productive crop. So that can make us some money as well. So I'm not really like all that worried. So I think that's what we'll do. But before we go, we will check on our hired helper. It's working on that contract for us. That'll be a contract field. That'll bring us a little bit of money. Is it calculating? Oh, okay. It's calculating because that telephone line. Okay. Okay. I gotcha. Come down here and fix these. So we'll do that right now. Carefully, I do not want to capsize. Getting around those telephone poles with the line was not as bad as I thought it would be. I didn't think it could get past that. finish this up real quick and do that. Yeah, I should have just enough to finish this off. Oh, yeah. I have plenty. There we go. Piece up here that we need to get. And there we go. We are limed. We can bring the limer home and check on our worker to see if he's done. Call it there. Just because my driving is atrocious. No. Leave it right there. All right, let's see if our contract worker is done. Almost done though. Okay. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I hope you really did enjoy the episode. Myself out of the rain here. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button hit the bell notification icon so that you can check out more great videos that are going to be coming your way. I do enjoy bringing these videos to you. And at the top, I did forget my little disclaimer. I am a software developer. I do not work in any way, nor am I affiliated in any way as a developer, employee, officer, director, independent contractor, sponsor, or otherwise, nor do I receive any sponsorship or payments or paid promotions or payments to promote any games. I play the games and bring you the videos of such games merely for entertainment purposes only. And that is that, I think. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy the video. Next episode, we will continue. We will get the rocks out of the fields. We'll get the grass planted, hopefully. And we'll decide what we want to plant in the other field. So, with that being said, please be sure to tell your friends. Hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the bell notification icon. All the YouTubey things. And I'll see you in the next episode. Happy gaming.